All right, call hello. Yabashim Yabashai, double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone, and salutations to you. I come out there enduring this truth for sincerity and blessings to the elect of Yasha Allah. Hey man, I'm jumping straight into this one, all right? This is Revelation 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushai, which is the one who the world ignorant called Jesus. Worship the Most High, which his name is Yahweh. For the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy. Okay, so yeah, man, I was just contemplating on this earlier today because you got people who they got this whole book, and this book is written of prophecies, and they refuse to pretty much bring out the prophecies. They rather talk about family or unity or black people. You know, they pretty much corrupting the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right? So I'm actually going to get a few scriptures first, and then I'm going to get into the definition. All right, so we got Amos 3, and I'm starting at 6. It says, Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and Yahweh hath not done it? Surely the Lord Yahweh Most High will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets. Which his servants the prophets are a select few amongst the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the Israelites today. It says, The lion hath roared, who will not fear? Yahweh hath spoken, who can but prophesy? So, if you're in the jungle, you're walking around, you got trees and noises from other animals and bushes everywhere, and you hear a lion roar, guess what you're going to do? You're going to be attentive to where that roar came from. Is that roar close? All right? And should you fear, like I said, should you fear that roar? All right? Are you in danger due to that roar, man? So the Lord, Yahweh has spoken, who can but prophesy. And the same is in the sense of the Most High, man. His prophecies are speaking. You know, he's talking about a third world war. He's talking about a famine of the word. He's talking about a famine of food and bread. He's talking about martial law. He's talking about the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. He's talking about race wars. All right. He's talking about family coming against family. Okay, these are prophecies that are pretty much coming to pass. If I miss some, Baba Kwasha, please put it on the comment board. But these are the prophecies. These are the things that are spoken, that we are supposed to prophesy, man. Because he gave his his word unto a select few. Let me see, I believe this. It might be a little later. Okay, it's probably in a different chapter. But he said he give it. Oh, I'm tripping. Yeah, it's right here, verse 7. Surely the Most High Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealed his secret unto his servants, the prophets. So his servants, the prophets, they got the secrets. They the ones who can unlock it, basically. They the ones that can tell you what's actually going on. Okay? This is 2 Corinthians 5 and 11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Most High, we persuade men, but we are not, but we are made manifest unto the Most High, and I trust also are made manifest in your consciousness. So it's not us. We saying we gonna do this or do that. It's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is gonna mess you up if you don't get right. Okay, we telling you through his spirit to tell you to stop eating pork, stop committing adultery, stop smoking, stop basically going off from the law, statutes, commandments. Ain't that why we under curses now? All right. So through his fear, we persuade men. So basically, when they get to know and get the knowledge of the real power, the Most High, not what Esau fabricates the whole God love everybody, you can do what you want and he'll forgive you for any and everything. No, we're letting you know the Lord said if you don't get right, he's going to bust your head open. Period, point blank. All right. It goes right into Galatians 1 and 10. For it says, "For do I now persuade men or the Most High, or do I seek to please men? For if I yet please men, I should not be the servant of Hamashiach." So at the end of the day, you got to teach the truth in its entirety, man. Okay, you got to teach truth in truth. You can't fabricate it. You can't sugarcoat it. You can't make it seem like it's something else, because then it's not truth. All right, if you taint anything, it's not the same as what it was. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm gonna get into this word testimony. Okay, uh, let me see. I might bring it up in here too, which is the same word, 3141. Strong's G 3141. All right, and it goes into martyria. Okay, a testifying, the office committed to the prophets of testifying concerning future events. Okay, what one testifies, testimony, i.e., before a judge. Okay, so pretty much, who's the judge? Yahweh Yahweh. They're the judge, and our testimony is that the Lord's coming back, and He's going to judge the world at the end of the day. You know, through what though? And also, yeah, I caught this earlier. I like this word the number 144. Okay, He's going to judge the world. Okay, he's making judgment through His men, but He's also going to come down and bring judgment. Okay, and that's our testimony, man. You got people that's not teaching that. They teaching outside of that. They teaching around that. They scared to preach prophecies because they sold out. Okay. Now this word goes back to martyrs. Okay, a witness in a legal sense, in historical sense, one who is a spectator of anything, of a contest. In ethical sense, those who, after his example, have proved the strength and genuineness of their faith in Hamashiach by undergoing a violent death. So a martyr, you know, one who's gonna die for what they believe in. All right, which goes to the etymology, man. That's why words are beautiful. It says 14th century, proof of demonstration of some fact, evidence, piece of evidence. Early 15th century, legal testimony, sworn statement of a witness. All right, which our sworn statement is we're going to teach the word. We're going to prophesy the downfall of America. That's why it says you're not supposed to turn back. All right, or it was best that you didn't even know, because the Lord gonna get you for that. It says French testimony, testimone from Latin testimonium, evidence, proof, witness, attestation. From testes, a witness. All right, one who attests. See testament. Okay, and of course testes go back to testicles. That's why men was able to give testimonies. All right, it says despite the common minor assertion, the sense of the word is unlikely to have anything to do with testicles, but it actually does. Okay, because in this society they say what you gotta have balls. All right, basically you gotta man up. You gotta have hey, Scarface. All I have in this world is my word and my balls. You know what I'm saying? What he said he gonna do and what he gonna do. And we said what? We're gonna prophesy the downfall of America. And what are we gonna do through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai? We're gonna prophesy the downfall of America, man. Okay? So when you go to Testament, late 13th century, last will deposing of property. From Latin testamentum, a last will, publication of a will. From testari, make a will, be witness to. From testes, witness. Third person standing by. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, pretty much the last will deposing of property. Okay, a last will, publication of a will. Which is going out on the highways and the byways, because we can be killed at any moment. The scriptures tell you, make your body a living sacrifice. All right, that's our publication of a will through the spirit and power and mercy and grace of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, we do none of this on our own. Okay, but we are witnesses to We are witnesses of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai through faith, which through faith is what you're going to be saved by. Okay, so that's our publication of a will. We're lifting up that standard. Okay, we're crying out and we're sparing not. We lifting our voices up as a trumpet. Okay, we're going on the highways and the byways to bid them to the marriage. Proverbs first chapter, wisdom crieth without in the streets. So you got wisdom, not wisdom of Solomon, songs of Solomon. He said he was searching for the truth and he found it amongst men out in the streets. All right, so that's where you're supposed to be given that last will, to be given that publication of a will, to be a witness. Okay, because Peter, because Peter did what? He was out in public when they said, "Oh, look at him! He was amongst them." You know what I'm saying? He was out in public when that happened. He wasn't sitting in his house and they came to him. He was around Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Salaki. He was around Yahweh Shai. And they noticed that he was amongst him when, before they had took up the Lord, man. All right? So he was out in public, you know. And at the end of the day, that's what we were supposed to be, man. We were supposed to give our testimony, and that's our testament, our publication of a will. All right? Which is basically the prophecies, We're out there on the highways and byways speaking of prophecies and bidding the ones to the marriage that they may be persuaded through the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushai through his judgments of what he will bring about. Because us out there, if somebody getting a judgment seat and be like, oh, we didn't know, the Lord will be like, nah, you remember you walked past those group of men who you said had dresses on, who was crazy, who looked funny, who was this and that and that and this. We was the giving the testimony, man. Okay, we was making that publication of the will. All right. So yeah, man. Just throwing that out there, man. Words are beautiful. That's why through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone tell us to look up into words, man. It helps you. It helps give a better understanding. All right, because even if you go to the word martyr, it means pretty much dying for what you believe in. And that's what that word went back to, giving that testimony right here in Martyrs. Okay? It says, those who, after his example, have proved the strength and genuineness of their faith in Hamashiach by undergoing a violent death. And that should remind you of what? Second Maccabees, the 7th chapter. I believe it's the seventh chapter about the 7 brothers and the mother who got put to death for Yahweh Shem Yahushai's sake, because they wouldn't eat that pork. And just to show you, it's Strong's G 3144. That's the same word for martyrs. You know what I'm saying? There you go. So you gotta be willing to die for this. You gotta be willing to die to get his testimony out by Shem Yahushai. A bunch of people ain't ready to die, and that's why they sold out, and that's why they don't teach. That's why they don't testify Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and that's why they don't. Because part of that is you got to prophesy against the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, his downfall. So with that, man, call halal Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings to the elect of Yasha Allah. All right, and salutation to Yakim out there enduring this truth for sincerity, man, and willing to testify of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, and fishing for the elect at the end of the day, because we want to get the hell up out of here, and that's the only way that's going to happen if the elect be sealed, and the elect is only going to be sealed by going out on the highways and byways, for the most part, you know what I'm saying? So, well, really, at the end of the day, giving that testimony. So, teaching the truth and sincerity, man. All right, and teaching the truth and truth. Okay, and in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Other than that, you're doing it of your own will or you're trying to please men. All right, Shalom.